G'day one and all, and welcome back to Vipers Gaming. We are back again with Mass Effect Andromeda, and we'll continue our tutorial on the first tutorial planet. Now I will have to apologise for the last video at the end of it. If you did get all the way through, I'm still working out my editing software. We are getting there slowly, but it's going to take a little bit of time. And also, the actual amount of hours for this game I've actually played, I looked it up, and I've actually done over 450 hours according to Origin. So yeah, I didn't realise I'd actually done so many, but it does explain why I've got so much saved up in the game from, doing a New Game Plus. Let's see how we go with this run through. We should be able to continue from roughly where we left off.
You have the Pathfinder's position.
Marking the nav point on your map.
Doesn't look far. Let's make this quick. We have to get there before the storm hits. No detours.
What was my dad scouting for?
He was trying to get readings on that tower.
Well, the nav point puts him near it.
Exercise caution. The storm front is already gaining intensity.
Nice to have you back, Sam. How about some good news next time?
Now,
Ryder, your dad was in trouble. We have to find him.
Now, also along with this game, I've
find
found
the
that
Pathfinder, like
if
right
you look up the audiobooks, because I honestly hate reading, the Mass Effect series, there's 3 books out that are absolutely fantastic, I have found, for adding additional story content to this game. I'm actually just on the last one of this. And it's definitely worth having a look at, so yeah, have a read or listen in my case, and let us know what you think. Back to the game.
Sam's right. We don't have much time.
Look, the rods. They're drawing the lightning away.
If we hug that wall, they might keep us safe.
Dead bodies here. Lightning didn't do this.
Neither did we. This is more than we took out. Incendiary rounds! My dad's been busy!
He was an N7. They don't mess around. Somebody was pretty clever with these rods.
Only way to survive here. 2, if you count shooting on sight.
So a lovely environmental effect here I wanted to show you real quick. This is actually the borders to the maps, and we'll actually warn you about that. So, and I also found this lovely lightning area to show you what happens when you get hit by lightning. All it does really do is deplete your shields. So, even on this harder level, your shields don't deplete that quickly. So, but it's still worth doing a bit of exploration. If I go up that bit there, it continues on with the main story. But there is still a little bit to have a look around and have a bit of fun with. Like the cave over here, which I think is actually one of the ones we found earlier. I'm not sure. We'll find out in a second. Oh yeah, it was.
Stay low.
Who are these guys?
Visitors, just like us. I don't think they're native to the planet.
They're not. We found an abandoned lab. Like they've been studying the place.
Good work. You actually did some scouting.
It's why we came all this way, isn't it? Exploring the unknown, you said.
Glad that sunk in, because some days it's easy to forget.
Tell me about it.
Sir, you said you had an idea about the weather?
It's the dark energy cloud the Hyperion hit. It's affecting the whole planet. Interfering with that.
The tower is caught in a feedback loop with the cloud. Together they're disrupting the entire climate with undirected energy.
It would explain a cave we found. Plant life sheltered from the storm. From that tower.
It's a good bet. And I think if we can get in there and shut the tower down,
The lightning goes away.
and the shuttle can get us out of here, in theory. We just have to get past them.
It's a hell of a gamble. But we won't know until we get in there and try.
No illusions about this. It'll be a nasty fight the whole way.
If the riders are game, so am I. But we risk turning a skirmish with these guys into something worse.
It's them or us.
Oh, it's them. Problem is, we're outnumbered.
I've been working on that. We just need to change the math.
Works for me.
Let's go!
Now, one of the things I did want to show you, I never figured I'd actually help teach people how to do this if they weren't sure how. I did go through it briefly last time, but here we go again. So, when you want to do a setup like this one I accidentally overwrote last time, the easiest way to do it is you know which ones you want. So, for example, I want the grenade. And you can kind of see the things that I've chosen. You have two different lines to go down. You have your first ones where you can't really change anything that you wanted to. But in this one, for stage rank 4, you have sticky grenades and frag grenades. And you can still select, I'll see what the selection was. It's pretty self-explanatory what a sticky grenade is. If you really want to see the differences in the skills, just sit down and have a read as you go through. I enjoy the capacity upgrade power and using it to take out shields. A lot of my weapons when I'm playing as a soldier are designed to take down armor and shields, and the grenades just help a little bit with that. They still do a lot of damage to unshielded opponents, but essentially that's just what they're for. So we assign powers. I'm using the V key, and there we are. There's our first one. Then the concussive shot. I did go through this one last time. It is a great power, and it also recharges extremely quickly, especially at the higher ranks. So we'll put that one there. And turbocharge. This is great for suppressing fire and for large hard targets. For, as I've mentioned in the previous video, a lot of the harder enemies that have a lot of health, this is great for taking them down. So that's why I enjoy using it. So now we've got that, we go back in here, we go to favorites again, and now we hit spacebar to save over it. But there's still one thing we need to change that we have not changed for it. There's nothing wrong with using the profile Andromeda Explorer for a soldier like that, but if you go back out and you go into profiles and you go down to say soldier directly, as you can see, this is the current soldier option. So it gives you 20% to damage, 35% to weapon accuracy, 12% to damage resistance, 35% to weapon clip size, and marksman focus grants an escalating damage bonus for every target killed in a short time. I will demonstrate that through this run through. This is the bit where I mentioned in the last video about keeping up with Ryder's father. And I do apologise in the last one, I did refer to him as Shepard. It is because I was just thinking of Mass Effect, and usually when I think of Mass Effect I think of Shepard. So, but I will also do a comparison between them. An interesting side note that I'm going to bring up and probably do a poll on is, who does people think is actually the stronger character once you've played this? Shepard or Ryder? Now, I have my personal opinion of it. Everybody loves Shepard. Great character, great protagonist. Ryder's also a really good protagonist. Doesn't have the same military skill as Shepard, but has a heck of an advantage in a little bit that you'll see. So, but this is the one we were just using for the profile. We'll go back to this. So this gives us a 15% to weapon damage, 15% to damage resistance, 40 to tech recharge speed, 40 to biotic power damage, and 40 power restoration defense. Biotic blink. Evades allow you to quickly traverse a short distance, even seemingly pass through solid matter, which I demonstrated earlier. Now you've got a heap of other ones to go through. You've got engineer, which is for the engineer profile I've previously made. Of course, I've got master engineer there. So these go up with your level. Well, sorry, apologies, not with your level, with the skills you unlock. So, well, I guess it does go up with your level. As you get into higher levels and you get more skill points, you can assign them to certain areas, and your profiles will increase in power, one by one. So, 6 is the highest ranking you achieve in any of them, and when you first started, you'll have a 1. So, this is the advantage of starting on an advanced start. Adept, that's your biotic specialist. Sentinel, it's a combination between an engineer and a biotic. So, I don't really use it myself, but it's just not the way I play. Vanguard is a great one if you love being acting like a Krogan and you want to charge in there and just attack. With the colours here, you've got combat and biotic. So little colour codes really makes life a little bit easier to try and figure that out. Infiltrator is great for stealth. If you like running around and hiding and, basically acting like a Solarian in these games, Infiltrator's, your gig. And Explorer. So between that and Soldier, my favourite ones. So now all we have to do is go back to our profiles again. Oh, sorry, not profiles. Back to our skill section, go back into favourites, and save back over favourite number 1, because we now have, as you can see up here, it's changed to red, which is Soldier, so Supreme Soldier, and we've got our Grenade, Concussion Shot, and Turbocharge. And then you can see in the other skills, using the arrow keys again, favourite 2, that's Biotic Powers with the Andromeda Explorer. Again, the reason why I like that is that you can phase. Now, as I said later on, when I get the Omni Blade, you'll see why I like using it. This is the great one for combinations. Again, I use Andromeda Explorer because, as I said, it's my favourite. And here's the engineer setup. Again, master engineer profile and flamethrower. I'm not going to tell you what that one is because there is a bit of storyline later on that explains that. So I don't want to spoil it just yet. And that there is Tactical Cloak. Again, if you wanted to put the one for, acting like the Solarian, like I said, Tactical Cloak is a must. So here we go. And since we're about to go into the combat, you won't hear from me until probably close to the end. And I'm going to let you enjoy a bit of shooting. You will notice, if you see down the bottom right hand corner, if the skills change at all, I will point it out that I'm changing profiles to allow me to use different techniques. Now, when you change profiles, your powers reset, meaning that you have to wait for them to recharge again. So that is the only disadvantage about switching profiles mid-battle. But mid-battle, if you've used your abilities, that's the time to switch profiles, because it allows you to go, they're going to recharge anyway, switch profiles, same recharge time as if you'd fired them, perfect time to do it. So here we go.
Push ahead to the structure. Sam, load combat profile.
Here they come!
Now we've got their attention.
Watch the lightning!
Get into that building. We don't want to get bogged down out here.
This one's south in a hurry. They're coming out of the woodwork.
Go, 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 go! Sam, Biotic amp interface mode.
I'm here!
Keep the momentum up. Don't let him get the drop on you.
Have to keep an eye on our flank.
Not if we keep moving forward. Don't let him catch us. Ready? Let's get inside there. Sam, give me engineer profile.
Sir, where are you getting these profiles?
Little help from Sam.
What does that mean?
Just focus on the fight. Keep up.
What I find funny right now is he's saying keeping up, and yet right now I'm leading the charge, so I'm actually further ahead than he is. But when you first start playing this on first level, you can't. So
I need to get through that door over there.
What now?
I need to decipher the language.
There's more coming up!
What's the plan here? They'll surround us in no time. We need to defend both sides or they'll flank us. Where do you want us? Got it! Got it! Watch it! Think I see movement!
now the easiest way to do that is with the Z, X and C keys. That's how you can assign your followers to go to an area to basically suppress the enemy. But by themselves, they can't hold them back,
Keep them off your dash.
especially on Insanity.
Analyzing possible inputs. 25% decrypted.
Hurry, we don't have long.
Hold both sides!
Ryder, don't go too far!
What is this place anyway? I don't know, but they sure want it back.
Well,
50% decrypted. It's an unusually complicated syntax.
I can see that. Try a recursive search.
I will need a moment to evaluate the pattern.
We only have a moment. Do it.
Just a little longer! Sir, any progress?
Decryption is 75% complete.
We've almost got it.
They're falling back!
Could be regrouping for another push. Stay sharp.
Decryption complete.
That did it. It's a security override. I'll try to open the door from here. Ah, damn, it's jammed. I need to take a look at it.
Giving shield assist.
Ryder, I need your help over here.
Go, it's okay. We'll keep a lookout.
Put your back into it.
You really think we can shut this thing down?
I don't know yet. Sam's decoded part of the language. Now we'll see if I can have a conversation.
Nothing on this planet is listened so far. Just be careful.
Worried about your old man, huh? I won't tell anyone. Come on. These are the moments that make it all worthwhile. Sam, begin translating.
A moment. Indexing. Translation complete.
Let's see what we have.
I'll be damned. It's working. You did it.
There's hope at least.
That's all anyone back in the Ark is looking for. Hope it'll work out.
Well, not if we stand around looking at sunsets. Let's get back to the shuttle and...
Bugger.
Repeat! We need an emergency extraction now!
They're spinning up the shuttle. ETA is 3, maybe 4 minutes.
We don't have that long. Deep breath.
What are you...
Initiating transfer.
Now, that's not a failure on my recording bit. That is part of the cutscene where you can't hear him, but you will find out what that was much later on.
Move! He's going into cardiac arrest.
Pulse is weakening. Tell the Ark to prep medbay. Come on! Pulse dropping. We're losing them.
It's a seizure. His brain can't handle the connection. Get him to Sam node. Sam, what's the reading?
Ryder's implant is overloading. I suggest a hardwire connection.
Do it.
There!
Welcome back.
What happened?
You were clinically dead for 22 seconds.
Did the rest of the team make it? Hey, you're still with us. Guys, get to Sam node. Ryder's awake. Who are you talking to? Sam. I didn't hear him.
You're up. Look here. And here.
My father. Where?
It was your life or his, and he chose you. I'm so sorry. I know this must be a blow.
He made the ultimate sacrifice. He got the team out of danger. We all owe him for that.
He once said that when his time came, he wanted to go out among stars no one had seen before.
What are we doing in Sam, Node?
Sam is now part of you, in a way we don't entirely understand. It played havoc with your brain.
Sam?
Your father authorized the transfer of Pathfinder authority to you.
Shouldn't that be Cora?
In theory. In reality, you're the new Pathfinder.
You can't be serious.
What's the matter? I think you're up for it.
You saw my dad in action. It takes years to become a Pathfinder.
You'll learn as you go. Besides, you won't be doing this alone.
It's all academic anyway. Sam's linked to your mind on a deeper level now. Trying to untangle it could kill you. I know this is tough, but we need to start thinking about the next step. A lot of people are counting on us.
Is the Ark still drifting?
That's the thing. Whatever your dad did with that tower, it saved the day. Some sort of atmosphere scrubber.
The energy cloud thinned out. We're on our way to the rally point now. Should be at the Nexus soon. He needs to rest first. He's got 2 hours. We'll need our Pathfinder for this.
Oh, I checked on your sister. Still no change. But if you can pull through, so can she. A bit of your dad in both of you.
Your father will be missed.
What's going on, Sam?
This is our private channel. I shared it with him.
Why did he do it? Why me?
Unknown, but he never acted without reason. Halleck wouldn't want us to lose sight of the goal. He said pain emboldens our resolve. He'd insist we grow stronger from his passing.
Ooh, somebody doesn't look happy.
Ryder, good to see you on your feet. We're at the Nexus. It's the forward hub for the entire Andromeda initiative. The Asari, Solarian, and Turian arcs should be there too.
Let's hope they've had better luck.
Starting our approach now.
It's almost as big as the Citadel back home.
Nexus Control, this is Arc Hyperion requesting docking clearance. Captain, I'm only getting their automated approach channel, not a live person.
Well, like it or not, we're here. Take us in.
Construction should have been finished by now.
Could be worse.
How? Habitat 7's a bust. We might have started a war with the first aliens we met, and our Pathfinder's dead. This better be rock bottom.
Green across the board. Docking initiated.
All right. I got us here. Good luck, Pathfinder.
You gonna be okay, Ryder?
The captain just called me Pathfinder. This is really happening.
Just take a deep breath.
I still can't believe Dad's dead. This should have been his moment.
But now it's yours. You just need to decide what you're gonna do with it.
Where do I start? I'm just not sure I'm ready.
We weren't ready to fall out of the sky on Habitat 7. But we survived that.
Right. So, always keep a jump jet handy.
Alright guys and girls, I'm going to pause it there. I want to keep these videos a bit shorter than my first one. If you have any tips, trips or suggestions, let us know in the comments, which should be actually active this time on the video once I upload it. And if you like what I'm doing, please don't forget to subscribe and like the videos for us and share if you can. It'll really help my channel grow, even though it's a very early stage of my channel. And if you need any questions or advice on anything I've shown you so far, please don't hesitate to ask. And I've also included in my videos a link to our Instagram account now. So yeah, alright guys, thank you very much and have a great day. Bye.